think I've gotten in my own way by being more honest than I needed to be in certain situations. This is not conceit or cockiness. This is somebody who has really sat here and looked at this. I think some people don't like me because I'm very light-skinned. I think...
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But wait! There's more!
I think some people don't like me because I'm a woman with a very strong point of view and an opinion. I think some people don't like me because I may reflect something that they desire.
Wow. So everybody else is the problem. I wonder why that is. Let's talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Mental Hour Podcast. So, once again, Shannon Sharpe is in the news because of another interview that he did with a comedian / actress. Instead of Cat Williams, instead of Monique, now it's Amanda Seales. I think why this one is a little bit different is because this lady is blaming everybody else and every relationship, all the movies that she's in, the sitcoms, and she's most known for being insecure, but it's everybody else's fault. The reason that she's not invited to award shows is everybody else's fault. The reason that she doesn't have a relationship with the people that she acted on the sitcom with for years is their fault, not hers. When somebody calls her out, oh, they just want clout, so we will not acknowledge them. She did the interview with The Breakfast Club, and then she had one with Shannon Sharpe. Well, Shannon caught a lot of flack because people were saying that he wasn't intelligent enough to have a dialogue with Amanda Seales. Now, those same people are coming back and saying that they were wrong and Amanda Seales might be the problem. If you're not familiar with her, let's go through some of her history. Myron Rolle. If you remember, she was in the getting torn up on Black Twitter because she said that Myron Rolle sexually harassed her. Realized that she never met the dude. She was saying that he was pressed because he really wanted to meet her and meet up. And she thought that was a little weird. What she did is she went on and started talking about how other women saying, yeah, he opened the door for me and he was butt naked and said, what's the problem? He's a serial sexual assaulter. He's extra. He doesn't respect women. And she went on and talked bad about this man through somebody else's experiences, not her own personal experiences, about what other women had said that might not even be true. So she caught that and she ended up apologizing. Not really apologizing, but saying that I never said that. These women said that. So the recent thing is she says she's autistic. And when Shannon Sharpe asked, was this a clinical diagnosis? She said, yes, there is a clinical diagnosis for autism. She never said that she was clinically diagnosed.
Baller alert, yet another black space, because there is such a dedicated effort to degrade me and defame me. It is beyond my scope of comprehension. Wants to suggest that because my autism diagnosis did not come from a clinician, that it is not valid. What's not valid is people speaking on things that they don't know about. And my autism diagnosis is not for you all to discuss.
So I think people missed that in the interview, that when Shannon asked her the question, she said, yes, you can get a clinical diagnosis for autism, but she never said that she was clinically diagnosed. What she said was she has autism and she's self-diagnosed. She said she's telling herself and telling y'all that she diagnosed herself with autism. Another thing that she went through was saying that people don't like her because she's highly intelligent, she speaks her mind, and she's light-skinned. And that's why people really don't like her. I don't know if I agree with that, only because maybe people don't like her because of her personality. Maybe people don't like her because she accused a man of sexual when she never met him. And she's going on talking bad about a man through other women's experiences with that particular man. So maybe that's why people don't like her. She also went on to talk about how she hosts these award shows. She's won some awards at some of these places, but she never gets invited. To skip back a little while, Charlemagne the God asked her, what do you think the problem is? It's not you, it's these other people. Why do you think people don't like you? And it's never that she did something wrong. It's always what somebody else did wrong.
Are you still on Insecure?
What kind of dumbask question is that?
I'm just asking.
That is a dumbass
It's a dumbass question.
I'm just
Next
asking.
question.
Well, who was the person that did not like
No,
you?
we're not doing that. But I feel like
Ask the questions. Don't take it easy on me. That's what you want.
I've gotten in my own way by being more honest than I needed to be in certain situations. This is not conceit or cockiness. This is somebody who has really sat here and looked at this. I think some people don't like me because I'm very light-skinned. I think some people don't like me because I'm a woman with a very strong point of view and an opinion. I think some people don't like me because I may reflect something that they desire.
Take it off of Amanda Seales, and let's put that into perspective as far as people that we know in our personal lives that are like this. Some of us have partners that are like that we're always the problem and they are never the problem. Some of us have parents that are like that everybody else is always the problem. Everybody's being disrespectful to them, but they have never done anything to make people treat them the way that they feel like they're being treated. Some of us have coworkers that are like that. Some of us has bosses that are like that everybody else is the problem but them. So how do you deal with people like that? Depending on how far gone they are, some people can't be helped. Now, some people can be helped. Sometimes when you're dealing with a certain type of person, a dose of their own medicine. Because some people don't realize that they're the problem. Some people don't realize the hurt that they have inflicted onto a person until that pain and that hurt is inflicted onto them. And I feel like, and sometimes that's what you have to do to make people realize that. So when I do this to you, that you've been doing to me for years, so you only realize that it's a problem when somebody does it to you. But you've been doing this to your whole family for 30 plus years. I feel like, let's jump back to Amanda Seales. The reason that I don't feel like this type of situation is going to change for her is because she's rich. She already has the accolades and a lot of fans and a lot of women that are jumping on her side and boosted her ego up. So you might have a small percentage of people that are calling her out or her bullish, but you have double or triple the women that are in her comments that are boosting her head up saying, yes, girl, I experienced the same thing because I'm light-skinned, girl. My man tried to gaslight me. He's making me feel this way. But you know what? We're right. We're powerful. We're feminists. We're women. When you have that on top of a lot of money, she might not change. She might change if maybe her career goes down in the dumps and she's blackballed, which she thinks she is now. People that are like this and they never feel like they're the problem, sometimes the only person that can humble them is God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of the Mitchell Hour Podcast. Until next time, which is tomorrow, I'm out.
Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And until then,